What if I told you that only 5 habits stand in the way of your financial success? Many of us dream of wealth and financial freedom, but if you believe that having all the financial tools, knowing how to invest correctly, how to choose stocks, and how to open brokerage accounts is all you need to succeed, then I must disappoint you. This knowledge is just tools. The real reasons for your financial difficulties lie in your mindset and the habits you've developed over the years. How you think about money shapes your life. Your financial well-being depends largely on your mindset, and it's the habits you form every day that can either support or hinder your path to wealth. Let's explore which habits are worth reconsidering and how to change your mindset to achieve financial independence. The first habit that stands in the way of financial freedom is being too comfortable with debt. It's a trap many fall into. Recently, I witnessed a situation at a shopping center that vividly illustrates this problem. 2 girls were at the checkout buying dresses. At that moment, the cashier offered them a store credit card that would allow them to save 3% on their purchase. And imagine, the girls eagerly agreed to the offer. It sounds tempting, doesn't it? Saving a little money on dresses. However, once they approved the credit card, I realized it was just the beginning of their financial troubles. Yes, they will save 3%, but they will end up paying much more in the future when they start paying off their debts. The store simply hooked them, and now they are tied to it until they spend all the money on the credit card. Let's think about this. Being happy about saving 3% on a couple of items is, at the very least, strange. It indicates that there's something wrong with your financial thinking and habits. Debt becomes the norm, and many people see nothing wrong with it. However, it's important to understand that a credit card is just a tool, and if you use it thoughtlessly, it can lead to serious financial consequences. When I see people rejoicing at getting a credit card to save a little money, it saddens me. It shows they don't understand financial literacy. A credit card can be a great tool if used wisely. I use credit cards for my purchases because it allows me to easily get refunds when needed. But opening a credit card just to save 3% is the wrong approach. In our consumer-driven society, many people consider it normal to take loans for everything, from housing to clothes, from food to vacations. This leads to living in constant debt, making your financial independence increasingly unreachable. We've all heard the saying that everyone lives like this, but true wealthy people lead very different lives. A rich person isn't someone who earns millions, but someone who knows how to manage their finances wisely. It's someone who spends less than they earn, invests in their future, and learns financial literacy. Success doesn't come overnight. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Consistent and quality habits formed over time lead to wealth and financial independence. Another habit that distinguishes the rich from the poor is their thirst for learning and reading. Studies show that the average millionaire spends about 5 hours a week on self-education, reading books, articles, and watching educational videos. Isn't that amazing? They know that education is a crucial tool for success. For example, billionaire Mark Cuban once said that he reads 3 hours of literature related to his field every day. He believes it helps him stay ahead. Warren Buffett also spends about 6 hours a day studying financial statements and reading news. This helps them make informed decisions, which ultimately lead to success. How much time do you think you spend reading? According to statistics, the average person reads only 2 hours a week, and 85% of people don't read at all. This shows that many people neglect education, forgetting how important it is for personal and financial growth. So, if you want to change your life, start dedicating more time to reading and learning. Another difference between the rich and the poor that I would like to mention is that rich people care about their health and regularly engage in physical activity, One shouldn't underestimate how much strength and energy it takes to develop a business, create successful projects, and manage finances wisely. Becoming wealthy is only half the battle. It's much harder to maintain this state. Therefore, on average, wealthy people spend about 6 hours a week on physical activity, while the average person often doesn't exercise at all or spends only 2 hours on it. Of course, it's easier to sit on the couch and watch TV, blaming the rich for stealing their money. But in reality, success requires constant effort and energy. Ultimately, you can't create and maintain wealth without a proper level of energy and health. To succeed, you must be prepared to act in uncertainty and stress. Physical activity helps maintain your energy level, improves overall well-being, and promotes mental clarity, which is critical for making sound financial decisions. Rich people have a habit of meticulously tracking their finances. They know exactly how much money is coming in and going out, while the poor often don't even think about it. Think about it. If you're given $5,000 a month right now and you don't track your expenses and spend more than you earn, how will you manage larger sums in the future? Imagine if a company doesn't track its income and expenses, doesn't monitor its assets. How long do you think such a company can survive? Certainly not long. Would you invest in such a company? Most likely not. Now let's talk about social media. Another difference in habits between the rich and the poor is that rich people spend an average of 3 hours a week on social media, while the average person spends up to 18 hours on it. If your business or brand involves using social media, it's normal to spend more time there, as it helps attract customers and earn money. But if you're just wasting time following others' lives, it's a destructive habit. Remember, your attention is one of the most valuable resources you have. Companies spend billions of dollars on advertising to grab your attention because it's valuable. Imagine this scenario. You open Facebook to send a message, but suddenly notice an engaging post or video and lose 40 minutes of your time without realizing it. This happens to many of us, and in the end, we spend a huge amount of time on social media instead of focusing on our goals and tasks. As a result, you look back at the day and realize you didn't manage to do everything you planned. Therefore, it's important to consciously approach how we use social media. Using time and resources wisely in this area can help you become more successful and achieve the wealth you desire. How much time do you spend on social media? How can you use your time more effectively to attract attention and earn money? Giving up comfort in debt, continuous learning, caring for health and energy. These elements play a crucial role in achieving financial independence. Developing these habits listed by me requires time and effort, but they are what help create a foundation for steady growth and achieving significant financial goals. Following these principles can serve not only as a guiding star in the world of personal finances, but also as a key to overall success and satisfaction from achieved results. If you want to build your initial capital but feel that you lack financial literacy and knowledge of investment strategies, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and write the word investments in the comments. I will send you a detailed guide on investments and an effective strategy with 3 ways to invest your money so that it generates passive income for you throughout your life, all for free. The money will truly start accumulating in your accounts and you will have more of it. Check it out. Write investments in the comments and start learning.